Hey, how's it going? My name's Derek, and I want to welcome you to my Swift Basics tutorial series. The videos in this series are meant to be an intro to the fundamentals a developer needs to start building amazing apps using Swift. For those who don't know what Swift is, it's an object-oriented programming language that was first released by Apple in 2014. And it's currently the default language used to build apps across their various platforms like iOS, macOS, and so on. So here's what you'll need to follow along. First off, you're going to need a Mac that's capable of running Xcode, preferably Xcode 15, but you can use an earlier version if you'd like. Some programming experience is recommended, but complete beginners are encouraged to stick around. If you're having trouble following along, just leave a comment. Lastly, the key to learning anything new is to have patience. Try to practice what you've learned, and remember that no developer knows everything. There will always be something new to learn. Alright, so with introductions out of the way, let's get our environment set up. In this case, since we're writing Swift apps, that means we're going to have to use Xcode. So let's get that set up. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the Apple menu in the top left and click on App Store. And then once in the App Store, we're going to type in Xcode into the search box. Should be the first result here. So mine says open because I already have it installed, but if you don't have it installed, this will say install. So if you don't have it installed, go ahead and click on install. This is going to take a little bit of time, so you can go ahead and pause, come right back when you're done. And once it's installed, we're going to go ahead and click on open. All right, so we're just going to get rid of App Store for now because we don't need it. So every time you open up Xcode, you're going to be presented with the Welcome to Xcode window. So if you ever close that and want that again, you can go up to Window and do Welcome to Xcode or Command-Shift-1. All right, so any projects or any files you've opened in the past will show up here on the right like I have. Otherwise, you can create a new project, you can clone a Git repository, or you can open an existing project that's already on your computer. All right, so what I'm going to actually do is we're going to start out with something called Playgrounds, like you see right here. A playground is just kind of a little, like it sounds like, a playground for us to test out Swift code without building a full project and having to compile a whole app to see what's going on in our code. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to File, click on, go to New, and click on Playground. All right, so this opens up. You can choose either iOS or macOS. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to leave it on iOS. It's going to be a blank playground. Click on Next, and you can give it a name. I'm just going to select this one that I have. I'm going to override it and replace it. All right, and that's going to give you the playground window here. All right, so when you first get a new playground, you're going to have an import statement, and you're going to have this variable called greeting, which is equal to hello playground, kind of a spin on hello world. And I think that's a pretty good place to leave it for this very brief introduction. So what we've done is we've installed Xcode, and we've opened up a playground. So in the next video, we're going to go over constants, and we're going to go over variables, and we're going to talk a little bit more about data structures inside of Swift. All right, so I want to thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and again, if you're lost with anything, just go ahead and leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you. See you later.